What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's reaction video is 5 ways British and American bedrooms are very different. You guys loved the Lost on the Pond video we did the other day, so we thought we'd check out another. Because you've actually sneakily checked out a couple of Lost on the Pond videos, haven't you, in your own time?
Yeah, I do like him.
Yeah, so you haven't seen this one. So if there's a few you've requested which we haven't done, it's because you've already checked it out. You really enjoyed it, didn't you? If you guys want to see more of this content, smash that like button. Would seriously appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button as well if you're new around here. Daily content. We've got a few videos lined up, haven't we? And I'm doing my sports stuff as well. So if you kind of like any of that, smash that subscribe button. Would seriously appreciate it. And let's check out 5 ways British and American bedrooms are very different.
One of the most common bedroom differences I get asked about is, why do Americans sleep with that extra sheet between the quilt and you?
You know what she is?
Hello, I'm Lawrence and I'm on a quest to uncover all of the memos that Britain and America lost in the pond, and one of those memos pertains to bedrooms. In Britain and throughout the world, people need a designated room where they can go to sleep and do other stuff, like reading, for example. But depending on the country that you're in, the bedroom, a word supposedly coined by Shakespeare, might take a different form. And as somebody who has lived extensively in both Britain and America, this is most certainly true of those two countries. And so without further ado, here are 5 ways that British and American bedrooms are very different. Before we even get to the main centerpiece of the bedroom, which is the bed, there is one major thing that American bedrooms have that most British bedrooms do not, and it's something contained not within the 4 walls of the bedroom, but within the wall. I'm talking about built-in closets. Now, this is my walk-in closet. I say mine, I mean it is shared with my wife, of course. I say shared, I mean it's mostly hers. See,
my house that I grew up in, I had a built-in...
A very small one, though, and it's not common at all. Have you seen many other houses with built-in closets?
Like the fancy ones. Yeah,
like we're talking super expensive. But again, from what I understand, that 99% of houses have built-in closets. And like, whereas, for example, in our room, we've got a bed and we've just got a divider, haven't we? And our clothes behind.
So like we have closet, like wardrobes in the bedrooms that might be built in, but they're not like walk in, walk around.
Yeah, they have walk in. We have basically...
That's my dream.
Yeah, literally. They can walk in, have a little look around, you pick your clothes.
We kind of made our own, didn't we?
I suppose, yeah, we make our own, which actually takes up floor space.
Yeah.
So you have your room and then you got a separate room, if that makes sense.
That's my dream.
Yeah, which, I mean, there is a few in the UK which have it.
I feel like they're like...
Oh, they're
houses.
Top end. They're like, you've got to be paying a couple mil, aren't you, really, for the house, or at least $1 million, which is absolutely mental. So, and like what I've been told, most people have. And Launch's is a tiny one, apparently. That's a tiny one, which would fit quite a lot of your clothes in.
Well, yeah, not
right,
yours.
You do have a lot. Not mine. It won't fit mine in. I don't have many.
Well, Lawrence, where do British people hang their clothes? And the answer is simple. In a wardrobe that admittedly takes up more space, unless it leads to Narnia. But while America may have the advantage in the closet department, Britain is still leading the way on these. Back in the days when I still dressed like a child...
What?
I have a fear that the water bottle's going to explode.
Not even as a kid?
No, I'm just going to have hot water all over me.
Wow. I used to use them all the time. They're honestly goated.
You bought me this t-shirt, so you can leave it out. Back in the days when I was still a child, I distinctly remember sleeping alongside a rubber accessory that was filled with hot water.
Yep.
It was a hot water bottle.
And
it was one of those things that I forgot about until researching for this video. For anyone not in the know, a hot water bottle is exactly the accessory I just described, and its purpose is to keep you warm while you sleep. It can be a problem if you accidentally burst it, because then your parents think you have another problem and you have to go see a doctor. Now, with the advent of electric blankets, hot water bottles have seen a decline in popularity. This is particularly true in the United States, but I have it on good authority that people still occasionally use them in Britain. But part of me believes that most of them just use it to refill their tea without leaving the bed.
Oh, that's
great. Such a good idea. That's a good idea, though.
I don't know about that. It'll be pretty cold, and water's been around with rubber for ages. That's pretty grim.
Comes to comparing British and American things, inevitably it always comes back to size. And you might not be too surprised to learn that American beds on the whole are longer, wider, or sometimes both than British beds. So let's take a look at how that plays out, or lays out. That's a bed pun. Sorry, let's just take a look. So the smallest bed size in the United States is the twin bed. This measures in at roughly 39 by 75
Which
inches.
blows my mind,
And its nearest
because-
equivalent in Britain
bigger
is
than
a
a
single
single.
bed, which is
Yeah,
just
but it's
as
called a
long
twin
as an
bed,
American
which is
twin.
like a single bed, because you wouldn't fit 2 people in a twin bed, even though it sounds like, 2 people twin.
I don't know.
It's always like tripped me out.
Yeah, but it's a lot bigger than a single, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you might be able to squeeze 2 people on. Let us know, because obviously
Not
don't.
me and you.
Well,
I'll
yeah,
try
you'd
to be
just
out the
push me out
bed.
of bed. But let us know in the comments if you've got a twin bed. Do you reckon you'd be able to fit 2 people on it? Because I kind of.
A single, yeah, you wouldn't. Not.
You definitely
not a
wouldn't be able to on a single. But I reckon
It's
on a
in,
twin bed, it'd be a bit
almost looks
tight.
like how small doubles, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like a small double. So I think you'd be able to fit 2 people on.
It'd be
Hence
tight,
the
but-
name twin.
Maybe.
Let us know in the comments, guys. Let us know.
But 4 inches less wide. After that, America has a twin XL, which is coupled with Britain's small double. Try saying that after 4 whiskies. And then America has what is known as the full-size mattress. This is 54 inches by 75. This is almost identical to the double-size mattress in Britain. From
Okay.
here on out, things become like a game of chess, as both countries sort of introduce a royal family of mattress sizes. In the US, some people sleep on the Queen, not the Queen, that would be breaking news, on a queen-sized mattress, which is about 60 inches by 80. This is virtually identical to Britain's king-size
have.
mattress.
Yeah.
But neither country ousts their bedroom monarchy there. What's better than a queen? A super queen. In the US, this measures in at 66 inches by 80.
That's what I'm aiming for.
Funnily enough, the nearest equivalent in Britain is called, can you guess what it's called? Can you? It's called a super king.
Yeah.
And it's 72 inches by 80.
That's huge.
And so Britain wins, except
That's
it
our next
doesn't,
bed.
because America also has a king-size bed that measures 76 by 80. And at this point, Britain's mattresses abdicated the throne, while America's just kept going with the California king at 72 inches by 84, and that's just
incredible.
showing off. So perhaps this additional
bed.
size is why Americans are more likely to use one of these. However massive the
Forgot what a
mattress,
box
it's
spring
more
is.
common in the US than the UK for it to sit on top of what is known as a box spring.
Yeah,
And while I
it's the-
definitely couldn't
the
claim
box.
to be a bed connoisseur, I hadn't heard of the phrase box spring until I moved to America. And there's a couple of reasons for this. Firstly, we don't call it that. Apparently, we call it either a sprung bed base or a divan.
Divan.
I've never used those terms either,
what I
and
know.
that's because this...
I mean, I haven't
Divan.
watched this video a long time
Divan
ago.
base.
I still don't know what I
It's
completely
like
forgot.
the material hard thing. Instead of like like our bed frame,
Yep.
it's just like a full bed, like a full thing. Full, like you can't put anything underneath it.
I think Lauren's going to show pictures of it.
Yeah,
Is
you'll
that-
know,
I mean,
you'll know what it is. You'll know what it is.
contraption is much less common in Britain. And so what is this contraption? Well, a box spring is a base that sits under your mattress that sort of incorporates a spring system like you might find in your mattress. And the idea is with that additional bounce, I won't keep doing that, the springs in the mattress have a greater shelf life. In Britain,
Okay.
our mattresses tend to sit on harder surfaces, meaning
Yeah,
that the
like
springs
ours
in your
does.
mattress wear down more quickly depending on how much you put them under duress. Mine were mostly fine. But so much for what goes under the mattress. Let's take a look at what goes on top. One of the most common bedroom differences I get asked about is, why do Americans sleep with that extra sheet between the quilt and you? And this is what's known as a top sheet. And while I have
We don't have top sheets, but foreign hotels does. Like
Yeah.
when we go Spain, so like they do have them.
Yeah.
So,
But I've done a few when I've been babysitting. There's one family that do have those sheets.
oh, okay.
I just
I've
feel like
never
it's
seen it over
maybe
here.
just-
It's just personal preference.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people, from the comments last time, a lot of it was that people don't want to have to keep washing the duvet. So they've got a top sheet between, so they just keep washing the top sheet. It's a lot lightweight, and you don't have to keep lugging out the massive duvet from the covers from the duvet, getting them in. It's just a top sheet off, in the wash, easily back on, and your duvet's clean. If that makes sense. Which I kind of do like that idea.
Yeah.
But from my experience on holiday, they do my head in just
It's
feel.
like so many sheets everywhere.
Yeah, it just feels a bit tight. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but again, it's all just personal preference, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've read that top sheets have become less popular among younger Americans. They are nonetheless still in wide use, but what purpose do they serve? Well, aside from adding an additional layer of warmth for Americans that don't know the joys of a hot water bottle, a top sheet is often used for hygienic reasons.
There you
The
go.
theory being that your body, and therefore body odour and sweat and dirt, doesn't come into contact with the comforter/quilt. And I can get behind this idea because it means you can wash the comforter less often. Who needs bulky laundry? Now, because Americans
There you
are
go.
more likely to use this approach than British people, they're also more likely to not use a duvet cover because What's the point? In Britain, this is largely how we get around the hygiene problem, if indeed we choose to. Now, if Reddit is anything to go by, then this is the source of a heated debate. So let me know in the comments below, top sheet or no top sheet. As for me and my American wife, we compromised on both a top sheet and a quilt cover for some reason. That's it for this episode. Let me know in the comments below how you keep your bedroom.
Well, that is the end of the video. Go and check Lawrence's channel out. His links will be in the description. What did you reckon to that?
Surprised at a few.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice to have the built-in wardrobes, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's a dream.
Yeah, definitely. Just for, well, not built-in. Built-in's probably the wrong word. Sorry, walk-in. At least you walk into it. Because, like you said, we do have ones which come furnished with a built-in wardrobe, but it takes up space on the floor.
Yeah, they're not like an actual room.
Yeah, a room where you walk in, which is...
That's like fairy tale.
Oh yeah, definitely. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll get there. But yeah, quite a few differences. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let us know what else you want us to react to in the comments below. We'd seriously appreciate that. We're doing these one a day at the moment, along with the other videos. So the more suggestions, the better, because we're seriously enjoying these, aren't we? So yeah, like I said, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and have a fantastic day, guys. Peace.